Hello friends. Let's go on an adventure into the world of string theory. Imagine a tiny, itty-bitty string, like the ones on your guitar or in your mom's sewing kit. But this string is special, it's super tiny, even smaller than a speck of dust, and it's not made of fabric or metal. It's made of something called energy. This tiny string can wiggle, vibrate, and dance in different ways, like a little noodle. Now, imagine that there are many of these tiny wiggling strings all around us, everywhere we look, even though we can't see them with our eyes. They're like little dancers doing a secret dance that only they know. And just like when you pluck a guitar string and it makes a sound, these tiny strings can make different sounds too. But instead of sounds, they make different particles, like the building blocks of the universe. It's like a cosmic symphony of strings. These tiny wiggling strings are so small that they're tinier than the tiniest ant you've ever seen. They're even smaller than the teeny tiny bugs that crawl around in the grass. And because they're so small, they're able to sneak in and out of places without anyone noticing, like little spies. They can even sneak in and out of other dimensions, like secret parallel universes that are right next to ours, but we can't see them. The idea of string theory wasn't actually invented by just one person or at a specific time. It's more like a really cool game of scientist tag that has been played by lots of really smart grown-ups over the years. You see, scientists love to play games too, just like you do. They play games with their brains and imaginations to come up with new ideas and solve mysteries about how the universe works. And string theory is one of those amazing ideas that has been passed around from scientist to scientist, like a game of hot potato. It all started a long time ago when some super smart scientists had a really big idea. What if everything in the universe is made up of teeny tiny strings that wiggle and vibrate? They came up with this idea by using their math skills and lots of imagination, just like how you use your creativity to come up with new games to play with your friends. And as time went on, more and more scientists joined in on the fun and added their own twists and turns to the game of string theory. They came up with different ideas and drew lots of colorful pictures to help them understand how these tiny strings dance and wiggle. They even made up funny names for different types of strings, like cosmic spaghetti and quantum noodles. Scientists think that these tiny wiggling strings are the key to understanding everything in the universe, from the stars in the sky to the grass on the ground to the air we breathe. They call it string theory because it's all about how these little strings wiggle and vibrate to create everything we see and feel around us. It's like a magical dance of strings that makes up the whole universe. But here's the funny part. Scientists still don't know for sure if string theory is true. It's like trying to solve a big puzzle with lots of missing pieces. They're still trying to figure out how these tiny strings wiggle and vibrate, and how they fit into the bigger picture of the universe. It's like trying to catch a firefly in the dark. It's tricky, but super exciting. Some scientists even think that there might be different types of strings, like spaghetti strings, rubber band strings, or even chocolate string. Yum. Each type of string would wiggle and vibrate in its own special way, making different particles and creating different types of things in the universe. It's like having a whole box of crayons to draw with, but instead of colors, you have different types of strings to play with. And just like how you can use your imagination to come up with all sorts of stories and adventures, scientists use their imagination too to come up with different ideas about how string theory works. They draw pictures, make up stories, and even use special math equations to help them understand these tiny wiggling strings. It's like being a detective, trying to solve a mystery by putting together all the clues. But here's the best part, you can be a scientist too. You can use your imagination and creativity to come up with your own ideas about how these tiny wiggling strings work. Maybe you can even come up with a new type of string, like a rainbow string or a bubblegum string. You might even discover something amazing that no one else has thought of before. Even though string theory is a big mystery that scientists are still trying to solve, it's also a big adventure that makes the universe a fascinating and magical place to explore. It's like going on a treasure hunt, searching for hidden clues and solving puzzles to uncover the secrets of the universe. Just like how you love going on treasure hunts and discovering hidden treasures, scientists are on a cosmic treasure hunt to unlock the mysteries of string theory. And guess what? String theory isn't just for scientists, it's for everyone. You can learn about it and be curious about how the universe works, just like you're curious about why the sky is blue or why bubbles pop. You can ask questions, make observations, and come up with your own ideas about how these tiny strings wiggle and vibrate to create everything around us. You might even come up with a funny and charming name for a new type of string. So let's keep our eyes wide open and our imaginations running wild as we continue to journey into the world of string theory. It's a world filled with tiny wiggling strings that are like cosmic dancers, a puzzle with missing pieces waiting to be solved, and a treasure hunt with endless possibilities. You might just be the one to unravel the secrets of the universe and make a big splash in the world of science with your own unique ideas. So keep dreaming big, and remember, the universe is full of surprises, just like a magic show that never ends. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like, subscribe buttons and the notification bell so you can join the Simplify squad.